यो चाहिँ बेसिकली हामीले टेस्ट ट्युब बेबीको मोडल प्रिपेयर गरेका छौँ। टेस्ट ट्युब बेबी यसलाई चाहिँ इनभिट्रो फर्टिलाइजेसन नि भनिन्छ। सिन्स यो चाहिँ टेस्ट ट्युबमा गरेको भएर टेस्ट ट्युब बेबी नि भनिन्छ। यो चाहिँ त्यस्तो कपालले युज गर्छ जो चाहिँ इन्फर्टाइल छन्, नेचुरल्ली बच्चा जन्म दिन नसक्ने कपालको लागि हो। फिमेलबाट ओभा र मेलबाट स्पर्म लिगिन्छ र टेस्ट ट्युबमा फ्युज गर्न राखिन्छ। फर्म भएको जाइगा चाहिँ 2, 4, 8, 16 अनि 32 सेलसम्म डिभिजन हुन्छ। डिभाइड भएको इम्ब्रोलाई चाहिँ हामी युटेरसमा राखिन्छ। आफ्टर 4, 10 र 20 विक्स चाहिँ इम्ब्रो इज सिन लाइक दिस। आफ्टर 9 months चाहिँ अ बेबी इज बोर्न।
हजुरलाई के क्वेसन छ सोध्नु? केही छ? यो 32 सेलसम्म डिभाइड भएपछि यसलाई युटेरसमा राखिन्छ अनि यो सबै प्रोसेस चाहिँ यहाँ युटेरसभित्र बच्चा अब ठुलो हुँदै गएपछि त्यो वाला हो, यहाँभित्र फिमेलको बडीभित्र हुन्छ यो सबै।
यो हरेक सेल चाहिँ
योबाट चाहिँ यो फिटर्समा डेभलप हुँदै जान्छ। यही सेलले डिभाइड गर्दै गर्दै ठुलो हुन्छ।
थ्याङ्क यू।
र यो कसरी भयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अर्थको बाहिर चाहिँ हाम्रो ओजोन लेयर छ हैन, त्यो ओजोन लेयर चाहिँ डिप्लिट हुँदै गयो के, त्यो के भन्दा ओजोन लेयरमा चाहिँ पालहरू हुँदै गयो के, त्यसले कारण हाम्रो ग्लोबल वार्मिङ भएको। त्यो पाल परेपछि के भयो भन्दाखेरि सनको हार्मफुल युभी रेज छ नि त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो अर्थभित्र आयो हैन, अनि अर्थ झन् तातो तातो हुँदै गयो के, यसरी नै हाम्रो ग्लोबल वार्मिङ भएको। त्यो ओजोन लेयर डिप्लिसन चाहिँ कसरी भयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो डिफरेस्टेसन, इन्डस्ट्रियलाइजेसन, अर्बनाइजेसन यस्तो कारणले भएको। इन्डस्ट्रिजको हार्मफुल ग्यासेसहरू हुन्छ नि त्यसले चाहिँ हाम्रो ओजोन लेयरको त्यो सबै डिप्लिट गर्दैछ के, त्यसरी नै हाम्रो ग्लोबल वार्मिङ सुरु भयो। र यसको इफेक्टहरू के छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ वेदर फ्लक्चुएसन। इन्टरनेसनली सुन्नु हुनुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि कोरियामा चाहिँ नोभेम्बरको महिनामा यस्तो हेभिली स्नोफल भएको थियो हैन, तर डिसेम्बर जुन झन् जाडो महिना हो नि त्यतिखेर झन् यस्तो गर्मी भएको थियो कि। यसरी इन्टरनेसनली हाम्रो यो ग्लोबल वार्मिङले एफेक्ट गरिरहेछ। नेपालकै कुरा सुन्नुहुन्छ भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो माउन्ट माछापुच्छ्रे हेर्नु हैन, पहिला 10 वर्ष अगाडि कस्तो हिउँले भरेको माछापुच्छ्रे थियो, अहिले चाहिँ पुरा सुक्खा ढुङ्गा जस्तो भइसकेको छ नि त। त्यो नै हाम्रो ग्लोबल वार्मिङको कारणले भयो। अब स्नो मेल्ट हुँदै गइसकेपछि चाहिँ हाम्रो यो फ्लडहरू आउने, ल्यान्डस्लाइडहरू हुने, यो सबै यो ग्लोबल वार्मिङको कारणले भयो हैन। अब एसिड रेनहरू हुन्छ, त्यसले पुरा जग्गा जमिन सबै खडेरी लागिसकेको छ, यो सबै ग्लोबल वार्मिङको कारणले भयो। अब यसको सल्भ चाहिँ कसरी गर्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो यो सोलर प्यानलहरू युज गर्ने हैन, सोलर एनर्जी, घाम त आइरहेको छ त्यो एनर्जी युज गर्ने, विन्ड एनर्जी युज गर्ने, अनि हाम्रै के अरे घरबाटै यो सुरु गर्ने कि लाइक एलपिजी ग्यासहरूको सट्टा इलेक्ट्रिकल इन्डक्सनहरूको युज गर्ने हैन। अनि हाम्रै यो पेट्रोलियम गाडीहरूको सट्टामा हामीले इलेक्ट्रिकल गाडीहरू युज गर्ने, हिँड्ने, साइक्लिङ गर्ने, यसरी हामीले चाहिँ यो ग्लोबल वार्मिङलाई स्टप गर्न सक्छौँ। र यो आफूले एक्लो मान्छेले गरेर सक्दैन हैन, यो सबै यो राष्ट्रबाट नै आउनुपर्छ हैन, मनभित्रबाट आउनुपर्छ। एउटा घरले हुँदैन, सबै घरबाट आउनुपर्छ हैन। सो वी वान्ट टु अवेयर इच एन्ड एभ्री वान अफ अस टु स्टप ग्लोबल वार्मिङ हैन। एफोरेस्टेसनहरू गर्नुहोस् हैन, एलपिजी ग्यासहरू युज नगर्नुहोस्, पेट्रोलियम प्रडक्ट्सहरू कम युज गर्नुहोस्। यसरी नै हाम्रो ग्लोबललाई अझै माया गर्नुहोस् र हाम्रो अर्थ पृथ्वी हाम्रो घर हो हैन, हाम्रो पृथ्वीलाई माया गर्दै यसरी नै ग्लोबल वार्मिङलाई स्टप गर्नु भनेर हामीले यसरी नै भन्न खोजेको। थ्याङ्क यू।
आज हाम्रो एक्सपेरिमेन्ट चाहिँ वायरलेस पावर ट्रान्समिसन हो। वायरलेस पावर ट्रान्समिसन भनेको चाहिँ के हो भने यसको युज गरेर चाहिँ हामीले एनर्जी ट्रान्सफर गर्न सक्छौँ कि। हामीले चाहिँ यसको युज गर्नको लागि यसको युज चाहिँ हामीले त्यो फिजिकल के कनेक्टरहरू हुन्छ वायरको बिना हामीले एनर्जी ट्रान्सफर गर्न सक्छौँ हैन। आज हामीले मोडलमा चाहिँ यो हामीले देख्न सकेको छौँ। यो चाहिँ
यहाँ चाहिँ हामीसँग प्राइमेरी कोइल र सेकेन्डरी कोइल रहेको छ। यहाँ प्राइमेरी कोइलमा चाहिँ ब्याट्री, ट्रान्जिस्टर र रेसिस्टर जोडिएको छ भने सेकेन्डरी कोइलमा चाहिँ बल्ब, एलइडी बल्ब जोडिएको छ। यो एक्सपेरिमेन्टबाट चाहिँ हामीले के प्रुभ गर्न सक्छौँ भने कुनै पनि कनेक्सन वा कुनै पनि वायर बिना हामीले एउटा फर्मबाट अर्को फर्ममा एनर्जी ट्रान्सफर गर्न सकिन्छ। हामीले ब्याट्रीको सोर्सले गर्दाखेरि यहाँको एनर्जीलाई यहाँ ट्रान्सफर गर्न सकिन्छ। यहाँ वी क्यान सी द बल्ब ग्लोइङ हियर। थ्याङ्क यू।
यसको एप्लिकेसन चाहिँ धेरै नै छ होइन यसको एप्लिकेसनहरू चाहिँ धेरै नै छ आजकलको हाम्रो टेक्नोलोजीमा चाहिँ टेक्नोलोजीको युज गरेर चाहिँ आज यसको टेक्नोलोजीको युज गरेर चाहिँ आजकल होइन हामीले फोनहरूमा चाहिँ बिना त्यो वायर हुन्छ नि त्यो गरेर हामीले चार्ज गर्न सक्छौँ अनि हामीले चाहिँ के भन्छ अरे स्पेसमा पनि युज हुन्छ एक्चुअली यो टेक्नोलोजी अनि हाम्रो घरमा देख्न सक्छौँ नि हामीले त्यो कुकरहरू के अरे ग्यासहरू हुन्छ नि इलेक्ट्रिक ग्यासहरू आजकल एकदम आहानी होइन त्यसमा नि यही टेक्नोलोजी युज भएको हुन्छ थ्याङ्क यू
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, we are excited to show our cable car model and welcome. Cable car is a fascinating and efficient form of transportation which is often used in mountain areas and cities. It is a boon for places where roads, buildings, and railway station is difficult.
Let me explain how it works. Our cable car has a few important parts. The cables. The strong cables and wires, which move from one end to the other, is run by a motor, which helps it to move in a steady speed. The pulley system. At each station, the pulley helps and guides the cables, ensuring that it stays in its right position and moves smoothly.
The cable car. The cable is working and the cable car. The cabin is attached to moving cable and here is the place where the passengers sit. The motor at one station powers entire system and the cable is working in the same speed.
As you can see, the cable car moves smoothly along the cable thanks to the pulley and the motor system. This movement is efficient and can carry large number of passengers over a long distance. The advantages of cable car are they are fascinating and easy method of transportation. They are constructed in places where railway and road does not reach. Thank you.
A warm good morning to dear parents. Here we have the experiment with us, electrolysis of water. In electrolysis of water, we have taken a battery and 2 graphite pencils. Here, it's used to split the water molecules into 2 parts, which is hydrogen ion and oxygen ion.
Now we have taken the mixture of salt and the water as the electrolyte and we need 2 graphite pencils graphite pencils because the tip of the pencil contains graphite which is really a good conductor of electricity although it's non-metal but this is the exceptional case and look here the battery clippers they are attached with the battery and when the electricity is passed through the wire it will break the water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen ions.
In cathode, which is the negative terminal, positively charged hydrogen ions, they meet and form hydrogen gas. And negatively charged oxygen ions meet and form oxygen gas in the anode, which is the positive terminal.
You can see number of bubbles forming at each pencil tip. If we increase the speed of the current, the electrolysis will also increase.
They are the hydrogen and oxygen bubbles. They are breaking down.
Millions of years ago, our ancestors started walking upright using tools. Homo habilis learned how to create stone tools. Homo erectus learned how to control the fire. Homo sapiens spread across the world, building civilization and advancing the technologies.
As you can see, our base model, there are buildings, robots, and many more advanced things. So, let me talk about the modern age. We have achieved remarkable progress from flying planes to exploring different planets. Robots, they are now an essential part of our lives, performing surgeries, assisting in factories, and even exploring different activities. They are not just a tool, they are changing how we live and think.
Namaste. It has 4 chambers: right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, left ventricle, left ventricle. Here, red color represent oxygenated blood and blue color represent deoxygenated blood.
Right part of the heart receives deoxygenated blood and sends it to the lungs for oxygenation, whereas the left part of the heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and sends it to different part of our body. Four valves are present in our heart, which are tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve, aortic valve, and pulmonary valve.
They control blood flow in the heart. When the left ventricle contracts and pumps pure blood in the arteries, pressure is exerted in the inner walls of the arteries, which is called blood pressure. Blood pressure depends on the size of the blood vessels and the force created during the ventricular contraction. It is measured in the unit mmHg. Blood pressure is expressed in two values or readings. The upper value is called systolic pressure, which is created due to the ventricular contraction. The lower value is called diastolic pressure, which is created due to the ventricular pressure. The average value of blood pressure is 120 by 80 mmHg. The instrument used to measure blood pressure is known as spigonanometer. The digital instrument shows pulse rate, also which is the number of times per which our heart beats.
Our model aims to answer this question by demonstrating how pollution affects our human activities and environment and health.
As you can see here, factories emit different types of harmful gases like carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide. So we have to insert here filters to prevent air pollution. Air pollution is one of the major problem of global warming. It causes global warming and different health problems like asthma and also
अहिले हजुरहरूले अहिले नोटिस गरिराख्नु भएको छ होला माछापुच्छ्रे हिमालमा चाहिँ यो छैन यसको कारण चाहिँ हाम्रो यही पल्युसनले गर्दा हो हामीले यसलाई प्रिभेन्ट गर्न सकेनौं भने हाम्रो पछि आउने जेनेरेसनलाई चाहिँ प्रब्लम हुन सक्छ जस्तै पानीको कमी हुन सक्छ अनि धेरै काइन्ड अफ रोगहरु उत्पादन हुन सक्छ जस्तै कोरोना भाइरस अहिले उत्पादन भइरहेको छ र नयाँ भाइरस पनि आउँदैछ एचएमपीभी सो त्यस्तै भाइरसहरु उत्पादन हुन सक्छ अनि हाम्रो स्वास्थ्यलाई एकदमै हानिकारक गर्छ धन्यवाद
Elephant toothpaste is a fun science activity. It creates a big foamy eruption. That looks like a toothpaste being squeezed out of a tube. It gets its name as elephant toothpaste because the foam is so large that it looks like it could be used by an elephant. To do the experiment, first we use hydrogen peroxide. Then few drops of this soap and potassium permanganate to give faster reaction to the experiment. The science behind it is simple but interesting. When the potassium permanganate is added, it speeds up the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen gas. The gas gets trapped by the dish soap, which helps to create the foam. The reaction is also exothermic because the flask will feel warm after the reaction. Thank you. Thank you.
So we have one car over here without a magnet and we have another car over here with a magnet and I have a bar magnet in my hand. If I put this bar magnet closer to the car without the magnet, it won't move. But if I put it closer to the model car, then it will move as it has repelling properties to it. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I welcome you to our model demonstration on rainwater harvesting. Today we are going to show you how we can use a simple and sustainable method to use our rainwater.
Rainwater harvesting is the collection of rainwater from the skies. It can be used for drinking water after proper filtration. It can be used for cleaning the household activities as well.
So let's dive into our rainwater harvesting system. To start with, the process starts with where rainwater falls through the sky, typically at the roof where rainwater is collected. From the roof, it flows to the gutter where it is preserved and the water is directed.
Before the rainwater is stored in our
water tank, it passes through the false divider to ensure that the collected water is clean or not. Then the clean water is stored in the water tank. Depending on the intense use of water, water can be purified.
While rainwater is beneficial to us, it conserves water and environment friendly as it prevents the runoff which causes erosion and pollution.
In conclusion, rainwater harvesting is a simple yet effective way to preserve the water, and it can be used in the future by protecting it.
We hope this model could help you understand how easy it is to implement this system at home, school, or even at home demands and prevents over exploitation. Thank you.
So here we take sodium hydroxide in the test tube, which is our base, and add 1 drop of our indicator, phenolphthalein. Now, as you can see that the color is turning pink. Now we will add oxalic acid in the test tube. And now, as you can see that the pink color disappears and it turns colorless. This is because when the acid is added in the solution of sodium hydroxide and phenolphthalein, both acid and base gets neutralized and pink color disappears as indicator shows no change with neutral solution. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. Today I, Samriddhi Bania,
I, Riska Thapa. I, Isa Sirma. And I, Thad Abba.
and we, the students of Class 8B, will explain how a hydroelectric dam generates electricity. Water is stored in a reservoir behind the dam, and when it's released, it flows through the large pipes, which gain speed and force.
This kinetic energy spins turbines located at the dam base. The turbines are connected to the generators, which convert mechanical energy into electrical energy through electromagnetic induction.
Finally, transfer adjusts the voltage of electricity is transmitted by power line to our home and industries.
This process is clean, renewable, and a vital energy source globally. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone present here. Today, we the students of Class 8A, I Achal Sahi,
And I, Arishi Guru,
I, Suzanne Guru.
I, Risiga Rana.
I, Angela Rai.
are present here with our experiment on the topic, the power of atmospheric pressure. We can do this experiment by placing a burning paper inside the jar and keeping a liquid-filled balloon on the jar's opening.
As the paper burns, it hits the air inside the jar, causing it to expand. Heated air will consume that oxygen and reduce the amount of oxygen remaining in the jar.
As the fire consumes the oxygen, the air pressure inside the jar decreases, creating a partial vacuum.
The balloon which is kept at the top of the jar is sucked into the jar because the pressure inside the jar drops and the external atmospheric pressure pushes the balloon inwards.
Like this, the balloon gradually goes inside the jar because of the atmospheric pressure.
Good afternoon. We, the students of Class 8A, will be explaining the model, the Himalayan ecosystem.
Through this model, we are going to explain about the Himalayan lifestyle of the people living in the mountains.
river streams provides us fresh water for drinking, agriculture, and industries. They provide us unique flora and fauna.
The forest consists of trees unique to the Himalayan regions, including apple trees, as the area is known for apple production. In this model, villagers have also grown crops on the fertile land, and there is a river originating from the mountain with a bridge allowing the villagers to cross. Thank you.
The good thing about science is that it's true whether or not you believe in it. Good morning to you, sir. Here we have the innovative experiments by our Class 7A.
This
This model took a lot of time, effort, and teamwork. We used different methods to conquer our experiment.
Pokhara is the second most visited city of Nepal, as well as it is also one of the most visited tourist destinations.
Pokhara has many sightseeing opportunities as well. As you can see, this is a spectacular view of the lake of Pokhara. Among these, you can also find beautiful temples that are located in Pokhara.
The 10th highest mountain in the world, Dhaulagiri, Annapurna, Machapuchre. The Machapuchre has been icon of the city thanks to its pointed peak. Lakeside is the area of the town where located on the shores of the city, and it is full of shops and restaurants on the south end of the world. And there is Talbarahi temple in Fair Lake. There is also an island.
In this conclusion, thank you for listening patiently. As we are able to make an observation, ask a question, we also form the hypothesis. We are able to analyze the results and showcase now.
Here are some facts about Pokhara. Pokhara is located in Nepal in Kaski district, which lies in Gandaki province. The mayor of Pokhara is Dhanraj Acharya, while the deputy mayor is Manju Devi Gurung. The total area of Pokhara is 464.24 square kilometers, and the total population according from 2021 it is 599,504.
Thank you for patiently listening till the end.
Thank you.
This is International Airport, and this is the runway, and this is landing. The place where plane is landing, and this is the main building.
And here we have this collage where we are in place and time. We have old Pokhara pictures and new Pokhara the pictures.
And this is the model we have made, and this is the plane. This is electronic airline. We have made this by using motor and its batteries and wire. You can see this. Good afternoon. Here you can see, here we are trying to show a remote area of Nepal. You can see village houses. They are made from mud and stone.
You can also see a pond which provides drinking water. Here is a lady who is cooking food in the firewoods. There is no school or college in the village area, so the students have to cross the bridge and go far for studying, and there is also provided a tap for drinking water. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to our experiment. Today we are here to demonstrate a fun and exciting chemical reaction formed when two household items react together to extinguish a burning candle. Here we have the materials required for this experiment: candle, baking soda, conical flax, and vinegar.
Let's observe the reaction first. We take a small amount of baking soda and some vinegars. Now the bubbles are formed. Let's take the amount of flags near the candle. What you observe is a burning candle is extinguished.
Now why it happened? Because baking soda, which is a weak base, reacted to the vinegar, a weak acid, to form a carbon dioxide. As carbon dioxide is a extinguisher, it easily extinguishes a candle.
Hope you enjoy our experiment and the simple and amazing reaction between two household items. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to our exhibition. We, the students of class 7C, are excited to present our hydraulic arm that lift up and move the object by using water pressure.
So how it works? The basic idea behind our hydraulic arm is by using liquids that can be compressed like water. We can transfer force from one place to another. It works on Pascal's law, which stated that when pressure is applied to an enclosed fluid, pressure is transmitted in all equally direction.
Let me show you how it works in action. As you can see, we have different sections of the arm that correspond to each hydraulic piston, that is syringes. We, by activating each syringe, can control the movement of the arm.
Let me elaborate the main parts. Syringes. These act like piston to pull or push the arm. Tube. It connect the liquid and syringe to flow. Liquid transmit force. Arm. It is a mechanical part that moves as liquid apply force.
One of the coolest things about hydraulics is that even with smallest amount of water, it can create a huge amount of force. Hydraulics are used in modern life for like excavators and syringes. Thank you.
What might be inside it?
When we put this metal bottle,
sound,
but when we put this plastic bottle, the
sound,
sound will not come. Do you know why?
Why? Anyone? Where?
I don't know.
Because
It is metal and it is a conductor, and this is plastic and it is an insulator.
And can you guess what is inside
You can see it also.
Yeah. You you might.
You can feel
No,
it.
sorry, you can feel. You can feel it. It is. You can see it from outside of.
More inch.
More into it is, if you will feel outside, then you can
Feel wire.
wires.
Wire.
Look here, you can feel this one. Yeah.
It is something attached to wires.
Yes.
Battery.
Yes. And more
To make the sound.
to make sound, to produce sound. No guesses. No, sorry.
I don't know then.
Buzzer.
Like this is the air pressure. If you put some paper inside it, you float because it is floating because of the pressure or the force of the air. And it is also made from cardboard, and the air the air is coming from the fan that is placed inside, and it is forced by that fan. And if you want to try it, you can. It floats like this. So that's all. Thank you.
Afternoon, everyone. Today, we, the students of Class 6B, are here to present our science exhibition on the topic Simple Circuit. This type of circuit has a component like an air blade, which is connected in a single loop. If one component fails, the whole circuit stops working, which is a useful concept for showing how current flows. Materials needed: battery. This provides the power for the circuit. Switch to control whether the circuit is open or closed. Wire to connect the components. Load to show how electricity powers devices.
Step to build the circuit. Connect the battery. Take the positive terminal of the battery and connect it to one end of the wire. Connect the other end of the wire to one terminal of the bulb or LED.
Connect the bulb. Now connect the other end of the bulb to another piece of wire. Complete the circuit. Now connect the other end of this wire to a negative terminal of the bulb of the battery. Add a switch. If you want to be able to turn the light on and off, you can add a simple switch between connecting two wires and battery at the bulb.
Working mechanism of a simple circuit. Power source battery. The battery creates a potential difference voltage between its two terminals. This terminal pushes the electrons through the circuit. The positive terminal of the battery pushes the electrons through the circuit, while the negative terminal draws them back. Flow of current. The flow of electrons from the negative terminal of the battery through the wires and into a load is called electric current. The direction of the current is from the negative terminal to the positive terminal, but by convention, current is said to flow from positive to negative.
The load. When the current reaches the load, example a light bulb, the electrical energy is converted into another form of energy. In the cases of the light bulb, electrical energy is converted into heat and light. The resistance of the load determines how much current flows to the circuit. For instance, a light bulb with a higher resistance will draw the less current for the same voltage, completing the circuit. The current continues to flow to the circuit and return to the positive terminal of the battery.
Good morning. I am Sophia Parajuli from grade 6.
And I am Jita Wagle from grade 6.
Tomorrow, 25th January 2025 is a Humanity Day, where 4 planets can be seen in the night sky.
So you may be thinking, from 8 planets, why only 4 planets are going to be seen? So let me tell about it. Mercury, it is the very nearest planet from the Sun, so it is very hard for the spot to be seen. Uranus and Neptune, it is the very farthest planet from the Sun, but we can see these 2 planets with a telescope. Other planets like Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn can be seen with our naked eyes tomorrow, 2025 January. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we, the students of grade 6C, are here to take you to the amazing world of universe, stars, and Milky Way galaxies.
It is a space that expands the whole phenomenon. It was discovered by Edwin Hubble, so the experiment is called the Hubble law.
Materials required: marker and balloon.
Today, with our experiment, we will show how the expansion of the universe causes the distance in planets and galaxies. To do this experiment, first we'll take the balloon and blow it a little bit.
Now you do it.
Now we will make the dots with the marker indicated as planets. Now we will blow the balloon a little bit more. As you can see, because of the expansion of the balloon, the dots are gradually moving distance from each other. Likewise, the expansion of the universe also causes the distance in the galaxies and planets. This is how the Hubble law was discovered by Edwin Hubble. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to have you here with us. We, with our excellent team, are ready to take you to the world of the universe, stars, and Milky Way galaxies. We require plenty of materials like clay, glue, chart paper, LED light, etc. Wait. The experiment is about a planetarium, as it is a theater of the universe. It can surround us with accurate image of sparkling night sky. It can show all the motion and circle of the sky. The principle behind the model is that in this exhibition we wanted to portray the beauty of universe and its amazing facts among everyone, so that everyone who will visit us will be amazed by the excellent universe we are surrounded with.
Now we will make the dots with the marker.
We chose this model to give broader knowledge of the planet and universe.
As this helps us to get connected with God's creation and tremendous queries that come into our tiny brain when we look at the sky.
Planetarium is a place where you can go to see what the night sky looks like. Planetarium has a large room with a dome-shaped ceiling and many seats. Many planetarium also have their own telescope from which you can look through and exhibit our space. Thank you for listening to us.
A working model of circulatory system.
The items required are cardboard, color paper, syringe, drip pipe, glue gun, Fevicol, paint, and sketch pen.
First of all, let me explain how the blood circulatory system works between the lungs and the heart and how it distributes blood to the whole body. Our circulatory system consists of heart and blood vascular system composed of blood vessels.
There are too many types of blood vessels. They are arteries and veins.
The arteries are responsible for carrying the blood away from the heart, the deoxygenated blood to the lungs and oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. The veins are the vessels that carry blood to the heart, deoxygenated blood from the rest body and oxygenated blood from the lungs.
Thank you for your patience listening.
Global warming. Global warming refers to the gradual increase in the Earth's average surface temperature due to the excessive release of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, leading to a rise in temperature worldwide.
Materials required: color paper, cotton, cardboard, chart sheet, liquid glue, toys, cars and animals for display, paint and brushes.
Causes of global warming: industrial processes, agriculture, waste, burning fossil fuels. Here, coal, oil and gas for energy release carbon dioxide. Deforestation: cutting down trees reduces the absorption of carbon dioxide.
Effects of global warming: melting of ice caps and glaciers, extreme weather, loss of biodiversity, impact on human, food, water shortages, scarcity and displacement due to rising seas.
Solution of global warming: switch to renewable energy, reforestation, reduce, reuse and recycle, use of public transport.
Conclusion: the result of making a global warming model is that people understand the science behind global warming in a tangible and interactive way. It shows how human activities are contributing into a warming planet and how we can help slow down or stop the negative impacts by making responsible choices.
Today we, the students of class 5A, are going to presenting our model of wastewater treatment plant. This shows how dirty water can be cleaned using simple materials.
Materials used: big paper, small paper, sand, charcoal, cotton, collection transfer pipe and a collection tank. Procedure: first, we added different layers in our wastewater treatment plant. At the top, we added big papers to hold the big particles. Next, we added smaller papers to hold the smaller particles.
Then we added a layer of sand to filter out finer dirty particles. After that, we added charcoal to absorb harmful chemicals. Finally, we place cotton at the bottom to filter out very tiny particles and make the water clear. The dirty water which is poured at the top, it passes through all the layers and clean water is collected in the collection tank at the bottom.
uses. This process helps to clean dirty water, making it safe to reuse. It reduces water pollution and makes water safe. It is an eco-friendly way to protect the environment. Thank you for your patient listening.
Welcome to our science exhibition. Today we are going to explore an interesting topic that affects everyone around the world: seasons. Do you know why we have different seasons? Let us dive into the science behind it. What are seasons? Seasons are the 4 different periods of the year: spring, summer, autumn, fall and winter. Each season has its own weather patterns like temperature, rainfall and daylight hour. Each season repeat every year in the same order.
The Earth is tilted on its axis at an angle of 23.5 degrees. This tilt is the key reason for different seasons. The Earth's tilt and its orbit around the Sun causes the seasons.
The Earth's tilt and orbit. The Earth moves around the Sun in an oval-shaped path which takes about 365 days. That is 1 year. Due to the tilt of the Earth's axis, sometimes the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun and sometimes the southern hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun.
Winter season. When the hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun, it gets less direct sunlight in a certain days. This makes the weather colder and that is why winter in that hemisphere.
Between these two extremes, we have spring and autumn, fall. In these seasons, the tilt of the Earth is such that in both hemispheres get equal sunlight. The weather will be mild and comfortable.
In the northern hemisphere where we live, when it is summer in northern hemisphere, it is winter in southern hemisphere. When it is winter in northern hemisphere, it is summer in southern hemisphere. The seasons are opposite in different hemisphere.
So now you know that the seasons happen because of the Earth and how it moves around the Sun. Isn't that amazing? The changing of seasons affect everything, from the way we eat, from the weather to what we wear and even the food we eat. Thank you for listening and I hope you learned something today about the magic of seasons.
Thank you. This model demonstrates the chemical reaction between vinegar and baking soda. Why do we use this stuff? Because this model defines the effects of organic reactions and its ethics. Thank you for your patience listening.
Good afternoon everyone. Welcome to our science exhibition. Today we are going to explain why we have day and night. It is something we experience in our daily life. But how many of us know why it happens? Let us find out.
What is day and night? Day is when we see the sun in the sky and it is bright. Night is when it is dark and sun is invisible to see. Day and night happen every 24 hours and they are parts of Earth's rotation. What is Earth's rotation? The Earth spins on its axis an imaginary line that goes on North and South Pole. This spinning is called rotation. As the different parts of the Earth get sunlight and it is day and the other parts which are in shadow and it is night right there. How does the Earth rotate? The Earth rotates from west to east. This is why the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. While one side of the Earth is facing the sun experiencing day, the another is in darkness experiencing night. What happens during day and night? Day, when your part of the Earth get away of the sun, What happened during day and night? Day. When you're part of the earth, fracture the sun, that is day. Night. When you're part of the earth, get away of the sun, that is day. Night. Why do we have 24 hours day and night? As the earth take one full cycle, as the earth take one full day. Why do we have 24 hours day and night? The earth take exactly 24 hours to complete through one full rotation. The rotation causes one full cycle of day and night. As the earth rotates on its places at earth experience day and night at the different time. Fun fact about day and night. Different time zone because earth is rotating. Different part of the earth have day and night at different time. For example, when it is day in United States, it is night in Australia. Sunrise and sunset. The time when sunrise and sunset changes during the year. This happens when the earth's title as it orbits the sun. So as we learned today, day and night happens because of the Earth's rotation. The Earth spins on its axis, and that is what causes different parts of the Earth to face the sun. Day or face away from the sun. Night. Isn't it amazing how the Earth's movement creates the cycle of day and night? Thank you for listening to us.
Cool the burn under running cold water at least 10 minutes. Apply aloe vera gel or cool coverage second and third degree. Avoid cooling the area directly with water. Cover the burn with non-sticky dressing and seek medical help immediately. Seizure rest. Stay calm. Keep the person safe by clearing the area of sharp objects. Positioning. Place a soft cloth under the head and avoid putting anything in their mouth. Timing. If the seizure lasts more than 5 minutes or the person has multiple seizures, call for emergency help. Essential first aid kit items. Band-aids. Variety of sizes. Injection. Mask. Disposable gloves. Scissor. Medicine.
Conclusion. First aid is an essential life skill that can make a huge difference in emergencies, whether at home, school or work. Knowing how to provide immediate care can help us to stabilize a person until a professional medical assistance arrives. First aid is about acting quickly and calmly. Knowing what to do in the early moments of an emergency can help save lives. Thank you. Hello and namaste everyone. Here we are going to explain about food chain. Food chain model. Food chain is a simple way to show how plants and animals are connected by what they eat. It helps us understand how energy moves in nature. Materials: cardboard, paint and brushes, colored paper, plants, marker, wool, toy animals, etc. Here, every ecosystem has a different food chain, depending on which animals and plants live there. We have taken an example of grass and food chain. Sun, the main source of energy. Sun provides energy to the producer, which can produce their own food. Grass, the grass uses sunlight to make food. It is also known as a producer. Grasshopper. Grasshopper is a grass. It is also known as a primary consumer. Frog. Frog. It's the grasshopper. It is also known as secondary consumer. Snake. It's the frog. It is also known as tertiary consumer. Eagle is the snake. It is also known as the final consumer. Conclusion: the food chain model helps us understand how energy moves the different living things in an ecosystem. Through this model, we learn the importance of maintaining balance in nature. Thank you. Morning everyone. Welcome to our science exhibition. Today, we are gonna explain about homes of different domestic animals. Domestic animals have different typings of home based on their needs and behavior. Here are some common domestic animals and their homes. Dogs. Dogs live in homes with their owner, but they may also have their own designated outdoor shelter, like a dog
rock house. These shelters provide them protection from weather. Good. Girl live inside our farm. Similar sheep and cow their shelter. Help keep them safe from bad weather and allow them sleep, rest and feed comfortable. Cow live in shades which protect them for extreme weather like cold, heat and rain. This space is used for feeding and resting purpose. Sheep are often kept in sheep for survival. These are similar to cows but are usually smaller. Sheep need shelter from predator and predator, from cold weather and predator. Pet birds live in cages. The cage provides safety and space for flying, eating and sleeping. Chickens are housed in coops which protect them from predators and provide safe place to lay eggs. Herds usually live in stable surroundings which provide shelter from the immune system, provide comfortable space for moving and feeding. Fish are houses in aquarium for smaller fish or outdoor ponds for larger fish. Thank you. Hello and namaste everyone. Here we are going to explain about air pollution. Air pollution happens when the air around us gets dirty because of smoke, dust and harmful gases. Materials require cardboard, colored paper, scissors, glue, water boxes, cotton, artificial vehicles. Causes of air pollution. Vehicles. Smoke from cars, buses and trucks pollutes the air. Dirt and garbage make air impure. Effect of air pollution. Breathing problem like coughing and asthma causes acid rain which damage soil and water. Prevention of air pollution. Factories should be away from cities and houses. Plant more trees. Reduce old and using for more vehicles which produce smoke. Conclusion. The air pollution model demonstrates how pollutants like smoke can enter and dirty the air. Through understanding this model, we can better appreciate the need for everyone to work together to protect the air. Thank you. Namaste everyone. Soluble and insoluble. Take 2 glasses of water. In one glass, put salt and in other absent. When you stir the salt in water, it vanishes completely, just like when you mix sugar in your juice. But when we do the same with sand here, it stays down in the water because salt is soluble and it dissolves. On the other hand, sand is insoluble because they do not disappear. They remain in the water. Thank you. Hello and namaste everyone. Here we are going to explain about plant life. Objective to know how a plant grows from a seed into a mature plant, what it needs to grow. Materials: seed, cardboard, pen and brushes, color paper, plant marker. See, the life of plant starts with its seed. Germination is produce the thin little plant that grows from a seed when it gets water, sunlight and shade. Seedling or seedling is a small plant that comes from a seed after it has sprouted. It has roots, a stem and the leaves. Mature plant. A mature plant is a plant that has fully developed roots, a tall stem and lots of leaves. Conclusion: plant need water, sunlight, soil and need to grow. By taking care of plants, we can see them grow from small seed to big and healthy plant. Thank you.
Okay, so good afternoon, sir. So what you are seeing right now is a 3D printer. Now you must have heard about a normal printer. Normal printer works in paper, right? So what is this? A 3D printer can print something that is three-dimensional. Okay, something that we can touch, something that we can feel. Now for that we are using this filament. This is PLA, polyolefinic acid. And we usually use this PLA because it is environmental friendly. No, it doesn't harm our environment, that's why we usually use this PLA. Now the thing is, we can't directly say that this is a machine, right? And we are a human. But we can directly say, make me a car. It won't understand our language. So to give a command, we have to use two softwares. That is, first is Tinkercad. In Tinkercad, we will take out the objects, but Tinkercad is not unlimited. If you want something like, if you want to print your name like this, but Tinkercad, there's nothing, right? You can use a special software for that, or you can download it from the internet and convert it in STL form, and after that you can go to this Altimeter Cura. You can make it large or smaller one or hollow. The size really does matter, because the larger the size is, it will take that much time. Because this car, it will take like 4 hours and 7 minutes, right? And after that, after everything is done also, now we can directly, this machine will not understand. So we are using this memory chip. This memory chip is inserted over there, and after this memory chip is inserted over there, this now command is given, right? This machine understood that, yeah, I have to make a car, yeah, I have understood this. But after that, it will slowly do. This is the control panel where we control everything. There is a cooling fan to heat the machine. There is a menu bar. There is everything. We can control it over here. And after that, it is making. Now after everything is done, it will make.
Namaste. Here we have audio production. Audio production is the process of editing, creating, and rearranging audio content, music, podcasts, etc. This is MIDI keyboard. As you can see here, it looks like a normal piano, but it can be turned into any other instrument by connecting to the piano, the software. Here we are using the software Reaper. This is audio interface. It can connect microphones, speakers, and other items. And now we are going to show you what we have learned in our classes. This is the music that we have made in class, and this is a setup where you can also make music. If you want to try it, you can also try it. This is piano. It is also drum. Then you can use this for singing. Thank you.
Figma is a platform where teams create ideas. It unites everyone in one's innovative ideas, and this allows one's ideas to come to life using prototypes and designs.
Actually, Figma is a software that helps us to make a poster, and it is used by designers and developers. With the help of that Figma, we can make any posters.
Good morning, sir. And this is our VFX, as you can see. हामीले चाहिँ यसलाई यो सेटअपलाई चाहिँ हामीले VFX भन्छौँ. VFX को मिनिङ चाहिँ भिजुअल इफेक्ट हो है. अब हाम्रो के हुन्छ भने एक्टर्सहरूले चाहिँ त्यहाँ गएर एक्ट गर्नुहुन्छ अनि क्यामेराम्यानले चाहिँ यहाँ गएर सुट गर्छ. पछि अनि हाम्रो VFX आर्टिस्टले चाहिँ वहाँ गएर भिडियो एडिट गर्नुहुन्छ है. अनि हाम्रो VFX मा चाहिँ हामीले दुईटा कलर युज गर्छौँ.
एउटा ग्रिन स्क्रिन अनि ब्लू स्क्रिन है, जुनमा चाहिँ हामीले किन युज गर्छौँ भन्दा चाहिँ हाम्रो यो दुईवटा कलर चाहिँ हाम्रो स्किन टोनसँग म्याच हुँदैन, सो हामीले चाहिँ ब्याकग्राउन्ड एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्न चाहिँ ब्याकग्राउन्ड निकाल्न चाहिँ हामीलाई मद्दत पुग्छ। र त्यसै गरी हामीले धेरै सिन्सहरूमा जस्तै हामीले बाहुबली मुभीमा देखेकै छौँ त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो रियल लाइफमा हुँदैन, तर हामीले त्यो रियल देखाउनको लागि हामीले VFX युज गरेको हुन्छ। थ्याङ्क यू।
नमस्ते, यो चाहिँ दिस इज लाइट बक्स भनेको चाहिँ भित्र सम प्रडक्ट चाहिँ हामीले भित्र राखेर हामीले फोटो खिच्छौँ। इट्स कन्सिस्ट अल बक्स भनौँ, अनि हामीले चाहिँ यहाँ हामीले देखाउन सक्छौँ। यहाँ चाहिँ हामीले भित्र चाहिँ एउटा सम प्रडक्ट्स राख्यौँ, अनि त्यसको क्वालिटिजहरू राम्रोको लागि लाइट पनि छ। जस्तै उता हामीले खिचेपछि चाहिँ त्यहाँ आउँछ हाम्रो फोटोहरू, जस्तै पहिर्न ल। यहाँ खिचेपछि चाहिँ त्यहाँ हाम्रो राम्रोसँग आउँछ, त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो युट्युबहरूमा एड्सहरू हाल्छ नि, त्यसरी नै हामीले पनि यसको अहिले हामीले केही हामीले देखाउन लागेको हजुरहरूको लागि यसरी राम्रो हुन्छ, अनि क्वालिटिजहरू राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर देखाउन लागेको। Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today we the students of St. Mary's are here to show you all our upcoming 3DI project.
This is a DTG printer. DTG stands for direct to garment. This printer is used to print on t-shirts, and we can even print on mugs, caps, etc. First of all, we need to print out our desired designs, etc. by using the Inkscape software on this type of paper. This is specially made for printing on t-shirts. It is a sublimation transfer paper.
The ink we use on this paper is sublimation ink. There are 5 main parts of this heating press. Those are the platform, the heating press, the handle, the pressure adjustment knob, and the control panel. We can use the control panel to adjust the temperature, and we can also set a timer. When we have all our things ready, we will put the t-shirts on the placement. After we have put our t-shirt on the placement, we will use this design. As you can see, the text is inverted. You can't read it because if we had put it on the correct order while printing it, the text would have come inverted. So we have to put it inverted because from the back you can read it. Once we have put our t-shirt over here, we'll put the design facing the t-shirt. Once you have all that ready, we'll get our heating press on. Once it has reached 200 degrees Celsius, which is the required temperature for printing on a white t-shirt, we'll put the handle down. We will start the timer. The time has to be for 60 seconds. Once the time is up, we'll put the handle up and we'll get a design like that. Thank you.